nice to meet you guys. He looks familiar to me. This is Conway?
Conway.
What a little scruffing butt. Hi, Lenny. Can you sit for me? Good. Let's go. Let's go. Good job. I'm Francine Coughlin, owner of Bark and Roll Canine Care. It's a training, daycare, and boarding business. I think a lot of people have misconceptions about dogs and the behaviors that they are supposed to come with. Sort of this like Disney dog sort of ideal, and it's just not realistic. So our job is to make sure that dogs are happy, comfortable, well exercised, well mannered. But we do let them rock out a little bit too, so. People come to us with a lot of the same problems. Dogs want to be at your level, they want to smell what you had for lunch, they want to jump up to your face. Dogs like to rip things apart and destroy them, they're natural predators, so it's really fun to rip apart a couch. Some of these guys are from the streets, you know, they don't know what a home environment is and why it's not okay to chew a shoe or a coffee table or pee on the rug, like they have no idea. So we have to give them that direction. Come on, are you still Marie? The days are pretty chaotic as we're managing lots of different types of dogs, and they're all at different levels. So at Bark and Roll Daycare, we spend a lot of time working with the dogs on training cues, obedience training, and also exercise and enrichment. One of the things we do is break out some agility equipment and just do beginner agility and tricks. Okay, Jameson, do you want to try? Ready? Come on. I've made it a mission of mine to stick to positive training. No shock collar, no prong. If positive reinforcement is involved, then they're able to approach the world with a bit more confidence. I think training is super important to bond with your dog, and it also shows that you're a fair leader. You expect certain behaviors to be repeated in order for them to get what they want, so it sets up a bit of a structure for them, and dogs thrive with direction. So this is the first time that Winnie's done this with us. Winnie! Oh, she's doing it on her own now. A lot of the time we're dealing with just basic training. So I think the type of training that's more challenging is generally the behavior modification training with dogs like Layla, who, you know, have a really tough past. So before we started working with Layla, she was not able to walk by other dogs. She was not able to basically look at other dogs. It took time for sure. It was very, very hairy for a while. By the scars she wears, we can deduce that she was some sort of bait dog for a fighting ring. So the fact that she is still trusting of people and so loving is really cool. So the goal is to be able to walk her by other dogs politely with a loose leash. So again, we don't use force. Good girl. She has laser focus when the cheese is involved. Good job, guys. Good job. There we go. We do have a lot of cases like this where the dog comes in and is wild and restless and having a hard time adjusting, but once you get a feel for their body language and what they're trying to say and what they need in each moment, you can set them up to succeed. So I think if people get one thing out of our courses, it's how to read them. You want to make sure that you reward mark the moment when he's moving, okay? Do a tight turn, like a U-turn, and come back to me. Very nice. Good work, you guys. A few small tweaks and some patience and time and consistency, and the dog ends up being a really good match with people and settling in and understanding what it's like to live in a home with their forever families.